Well, it's one of the hottest tickets in town since the South Bend Cubs took on a new name. More than 70,000 fans have filled the seats at Four Winds Field. For more on the new Major League affiliation, record attendance, and possibly stadium expansion, we bring in President Joe Hart. And Joe, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you.
And congratulations. You talk about, people say change is good.
Yeah.
Well, you've had a lot of change. Again, the South Bend Cubs now from the Silverhawks. So a new Major League affiliation with the Cubs. You've had the attendance, a lot of things going on. How has it all been received?
Phenomenally well. I mean, obviously in South Bend, we're about 90 miles from Chicago. So, our community very much is a Chicago fan base. I mean, they follow the Cubs, they follow the Bears. Not a whole lot of connection with the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yeah, so 17-year relationship with the Diamondbacks, and you really wanted to get this affiliation with the Cubs. So you did some things to the stadium, right, and otherwise to attract the affiliation.
Yeah, there were a couple of major projects that we did during this offseason. The first one was our playing surface. We used to have the synthetic turf, which you see a lot of the college teams going to, but the minor league teams and the major league affiliates or parent clubs don't really particularly care for that surface. So we removed that, and then we also built a brand new performance center, which has got 6 indoor batting cages, pitching mound, everything, state of the art.
Talk about the affiliation with the Cubs has meant beyond the fan base, but in terms of merchandise and just the Chicago Cubs brand and what that's meant.
Yeah, and when we made this affiliation change, part of it was changing the name. The Cubs is an iconic brand, and so we changed to the South Bend Cubs, created our own logos, unique to us, but still part of the branding of the Chicago Cubs. We've sold our merchandise to 48 of the 50 states and to 6 different countries. So that truly shows the power of the Cubs brand, and it's been absolutely amazing and well received.
Talk about attendance. The club's performing about 500, so certainly competitive. But you're really generating some of having the turnstiles moving at the stadium.
Absolutely. We've had about 27 sellouts already this year. And to put it in perspective, the last year under the old ownership before Andrew Berlin bought the team in 2011, the club drew about 112,000 people. This year, 4 years later, we're on pace to draw about 330,000 people.
Wow. So, and there's been a change. I mean, this new investment group has invested money into the stadium and into making things work.
Sure. And for us, it's about creating a great entertainment option, a great venue, and we've been able to do that. We've put in a splash pad, inflatables for the kids, a tiki hut for the adults. I mean. It is now a ballpark that you can go to. Whether you like baseball or not, you can have a great time. And that's what the Miners are about.
Yep, this is a single-A affiliate of the Cubs. Talk about what this has meant. And you touched on it there for South Bend and for downtown South Bend and the quality of life, quality of play, things we talk about a lot on this show. What's it meant in South Bend?
It's meant a lot. I mean, it's brought a lot of, I think, civic pride to the community. I mean, when we announced it last year, I think it was September 18th, from that time frame on, our phones have been ringing. People are excited. You see people wearing, either our gear or Cubs gear out to the ballpark. But it truly has meant a lot for that community because, again, the team had fallen on hard times. This is our 28th year, and we're going to set a franchise record. That's exciting, and the community's been able to rally around that.
What, looking to the future, again, you're attracting large crowds, looking at record attendance once again. What are prospects, or are there prospects for changes and expansion of the stadium?
Absolutely. Our understanding is the facility was built that the roof level could actually be removed, and there could be the ability to support a second deck. So the conversation is very initial and just kind of starting now, but it's something that if we continue going down the path we're on, that maybe become even more of a possibility. But we have about 5,000 fixed seats, and then we have grass berm areas, and it's been exciting to say the least. All
right. Well, the South Bend Cubs certainly are making headlines in South Bend and beyond. So Joe Hart, the president of the team, thanks very much. Congratulations. As a lifelong Cardinal fan, this is one time I'm glad to see the Cubs do well.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. We certainly appreciate it.
We'll look forward to following your story as well.
Thank you.